here to watch these fights, to call them with the legend, Jeffrey Wilson here behind me. Right there he is,
Not
folks.
just any sporting event, a history-making first ever in the sport of MMA, 3-night pay-per-view MMA event. Oh yeah.
And these 3 nights have some really interesting factors. We've got the Oh Must Go night, where everybody who is fighting has actually got no losses on their record. I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh, there we go.
And of course, we got the heavyweight main event this evening. Guys, if you are in the Iowa area and you can still get down here, doors open up at 6 o'clock. Show starts at 7:30, but take a look around. There's beverages, there's snacks, there's entertainment. You know what there's not?
I don't know. It's not tonight because I know we got lots to say.
Yeah, no, it's not tonight. Yeah, I don't know if it's tomorrow because isn't Jenkins the main event?
Yeah.
It might be the third night. And it might only be either in the pros or the amateurs. I forget exactly how they got it set up. I'm talking to one of the fighters over here getting ready. How you doing? You gonna win tonight? Tell us how it's going.
I'm gonna win.
Tomorrow you're gonna win. Are any of your boys gonna win tonight? You gotta have some people in here
Nobody
fighting.
else on tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All the way from Arizona.
All the way from Arizona, huh? I bet you're hyped, especially with everything that's been going on with the pandemic, just to be able to get into the cage.
Oh yeah. Second pro fight through Cage Aggression.
Tell us about it, man. Tell my audience who you are.
I'm Trey Singlecus. I fought in October here for Cage Aggression and recorded a 1-and-2-second submission in the first round. Super happy with it. Looking to repeat that again tomorrow night.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
So just one of the many fighters that are going to be out here, not only tonight, but tomorrow night. And, of course, Saturday night as well. Best part is, guys, CagedAggression.tv, you can order all 3 nights for pay-per-view. Isn't that right, Jeff? Tell us about that.
That is correct, sir. CagedAggression.tv. If you want to check out just tonight, you want to check out tomorrow night, you want to check out Saturday night, you can do each individual night, or you can do all 3, like my man Burmas just said. The matchups are absolutely stacked, like they always are here at Cage Aggression. We're going to be seeing veterans from LFA, Bellator, the UFC. I mean, our co-main and our main tonight, almost all of these are either co-main or mains. I mean, some of these guys are literally going to be bringing the hammers. I know we can only have one co-main and one main, but I'm telling you, this card is so stacked all weekend. Not just Thursday night, but Friday and Saturday. Come check us out, man. Do not miss this.
And I always get pumped because I get to sit literally right here now. Now, he was talking about that 1-and-9-second submission, right?
Very quick, yeah.
Yeah, I was over there. Well, first night, I couldn't get cage side because they were sold out. I'm not sure if cage side is sold out yet. I don't think all 3 nights it is.
I'm not sure. I know we've added some more seats here. I mean, Iowa still has some restrictions, so we added a lot more seats here. And yeah.
Which is awesome. There's a lot more seats than when I did come in October. And then even when I called in, when was that, November, the following month.
Yeah.
And, I just got to say, just being right here on this seat, right here, guys, oh, man.
Up close and personal.
It's so awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
What else would we be doing?
Listen, well, I'd be paying to be here in a crappier seat without being able to actually call the fight.
Yeah.
I'm such a fanboy of it. But mostly, if that were the case, I'd be living my life. I wouldn't be worried about vaccine passports. Did you see that they've made them mandatory now to go to pubs and pubs and restaurants in the UK? That's the new thing. And they won't let you leave the country, Jeff. You get a $5,000 fine if you want to leave the
I
country.
would love to say I'm shocked. I am appalled, but I'm not shocked, man. I'm not shocked.
So Miami Heat, they announced today that on April 1st, they're going to have a vaccine-only section. And then if you are in a certain vicinity of the vaccine-only section, you also have to have a negative PCR test within the last 48 hours. Still got a social distance, still all jump through hoops. They still want your kid in masks.
That's crazy.
So you see, if you're double vaccinated, you still have to wear them.
Yeah, I know. What I see somebody the other day, not to go too deep down that rabbit hole, but someone who got both of them got the Rona. So
Again.
yeah.
Oh, weird. Because they're telling us it's 100% effective against
Right.
severe COVID now.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Let's not get crazy, guys. Let's not get wacky. Let's bask in some of these belts. So we're going to come over here.
Check out the bling.
And I'm going to go into the back room where all the chaos happens as well.
Yeah.
We're doing it big.
Well, yeah, that's.
But here's some of the Caged Aggression belts right here. I'm excited. Guys, I'm pumped. I'm pumped for all this stuff. Again, wouldn't rather be doing anything else out there. Certainly wouldn't have rather been at the Joe Biden press conference, if you can call it a press conference. I'm sorry, by the way. That was a painful hour and 15-minute broadcast. I would have liked to do a little bit more, but, again, we're getting here. We're getting things underway. And for the most part, again, Iowa's been open. That's why I moved here from New York. So cageaggression.tv, that's where you too can pay for the pay-per-view, and you can watch all 3 nights. Tonight, Pat Miletich is calling it with Jeffrey Wilson and myself. We got Jordan Hidman and Jens Pulver coming up in the next couple of nights.
But when I do that, the problem I'm having now is it's still not allowing, all it's doing is turning my key on and off when I switch angles.
Yo.
No matter if I use angle 1 through 5.
Excited to
all
call
it's
some fights
doing
tonight, Pat?
Yeah, absolutely.
is,
We're gonna have some fun, brother.
I'm pumped. Say some more normalcy.
Yeah, and look, all I know is you and I are not wearing masks. That's kind of important.
It's kind of cool.
Right?
It's kind of cool. We got an emergency phone call back here, so I'm going to leave the man to do his business because I know how frustrating that can be. And there we are from behind the scenes. Miletich getting ready. I'm pumped. What do we got in the comments section? Lockdowns forever. If they have their way. Again, when you heard Biden talking about the 4th industrial revolution, go read about it yourself. I mean, it's out there. You can read what transhumanism is. You can read where automation is going to take place. You can read all the top academics talking about how the future doesn't necessarily need us. So, no bueno, no thank you. I think the future needs human beings, Jeff. I don't know.
Well, you have some transhumanists that would disagree with you, JB.
Wait, really? Would they?
Yeah, your boy Klaus.
My boy.
Not your, you know what I mean?
No, he's definitely my boy. Let me tell you guys.
The Bond villain himself.
A lot of people don't know this, but Klaus Schwab actually bought me my first car on my 60th birthday, where he blew out the candles with me. That's really where I got my start. That's where they seeded me into
The
this
truth
whole
comes
agenda.
out. That's awesome.
Speaking of Klaus, one of my audience members had a great idea. American Dad fan by chance?
Of course.
Okay, so you know the fish, Klaus.
Yeah.
Talks just like him. He even has
does.
he even has the episode when he becomes a human being. Remember that one?
Gosh, I totally didn't even think about that. Make that connection.
Well, someone was like, you need to take some of Klaus Schwab's speeches and you need to put it into
Some deep fakes with the fish.
just the fish talking with
Yeah.
his same voice.
Yeah.
It's almost the same exact
That's
thing.
hilarious.
Or put them side by side because I'm sure they have a similar agenda.
Yeah. Wow. Crazy times we're living in, ladies and gentlemen. That's why it's good to have these kind of releases. Here in Iowa, we're kind of back to normal, but just even be able to assemble with a group of people. Watch, I love watching fights. I'm a mark for fight nights, boxing, combat sports, whatever it is. Just so refreshing to be able to get back to somewhat normal.
And again, we've waited now since November for this 4 months.
Oh, my goodness.
And there probably would have been more events in between if it wasn't for the madness, if it wasn't for the fact
Yeah.
that they almost, didn't let November even happen.
Yeah, no doubt. That was a nail biter. But yeah, I mean, Mike Goodwin, CEO of Caged Aggression, is just Herculean type efforts to keep these fights going back to back and to do a 3-night event. I mean, one night's enough energy and time but 3 nights, it's absolutely amazing. So testament to him and his determination to keep the ball rolling. And yeah, man, just really stoked to be a part of it as always.
And remember, tomorrow's Friday and Saturday, road trip, yo. If you are in if you're in the Midwest, I mean, it's highly worth it. I think general admission, if they're under $50. You get a car full of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can actually get a table over here. You're talking about less than $300 with gas to have a killer night where you can have some booze, some high-level in-your-face fights. And then if you can't do that, cageaggression.tv, it's got all 3 nights on pay-per-view.
If you so choose. Yeah, we're selling pay-per-views all across this flat earth. So jump on it, man.
Flat Earth, huh? You did that. You did that to me on my broadcast, Jeff. He jests. YouTube. He jests.
The world is a quadrilateral triangle. So
I mean, who knows what reality is at this point? I mean, it's such a cartoonish level joke every single day.
It's dicey.
Rockfin.com. It's ROKFIN.com. That's how you can support myself. Jeff, that podcast network is on there as well, carrying also the Conspiracy Farm. Tell us what's going on with that.
Yeah, we got the Conspiracy Farm over there. We got my personal show. It's me speaking to you. We have Everything Combat, where we actually talked to Caged Aggression CEO Mike Goodwin. We talked to George Foreman. It's more of
Talked to George Foreman recently?
We did. We had him on the show. Dan Gable, Randy Couture, Tito Ortiz.
Dan Gable getting a little bit of love everywhere because all the
He
wrestling
is.
championships
Absolutely.
and everything. Yeah.
He's the man. All these, basically the function of the the point of everything combat. It's because life is a fight. That's the tagline. And it's not just about physical combat. Yes, we do talk to fighters, but it's more about the metaphorical kind of combat we all have in life to overcome different obstacles, to be the best at what we do, whatever that is. So it's to balance out the kind of bit of darkness we talk about sometimes with the Conspiracy Farm. We balance it out with everything combat. And just, it's a good time, man. It's a good time.
All right, guys, thumbs it up, like, share, and subscribe. Live your life. Order the pay-per-view if you can't come to the event, but come to the event. Let me repeat that. Come to the event.
Yes.
I tried so hard to get my New York boys. I even offered up a $500 bounty for one of them just to drive up here. I said, I'd take care of everything. I'll give you $500. Come to the fights.
3 nights, you can't be
I
there.
couldn't believe he didn't take me up on it. Tried to give him a month to do it. Carlson, what were you thinking? Rockfin. Love you guys. See you on the flip side.
On the flippity flip.
Flip side.
All right, where's Pat? I want to get this